Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. How's everyone doing this afternoon? I am just getting back home from the store. I guess y'all say that's all I do is go to the store, which it seems. That's what it seems. It seems like all I do is go to the store. But I figured I better go to the store today because we got rain in the forecast again tomorrow, y'all. I'll tell you. I didn't get much. The only thing matter of fact, I didn't put the food away. I came right in the house, took my shoes off, put on a pot of coffee, parked my scooter, and I still got my food over here, y'all. Lordy. I was getting comfortable because you know what? One of my toes was hurting. And I don't understand because these are the shoes that are stretched all out of shape. These are the one, see how this thing, these are the sneakers that you don't have to tie. And so the elastic stretched so bad in these until I had to make a, bow there. But for some unknown reason, my toe was bothering me in my shoes, and I couldn't wait to get my shoes off. But anyway, I didn't buy much. Can y'all see me? I don't know if you can see me or not. Oh, brother, let me put this over here, y'all, because I say it. My ducks are not lined up. They are not lined up, but I got my boots on the ground. Oh, I got my boots on the ground. I told you I was going to get that thing. Oh, yeah. But I still didn't get it. I ain't got that whole thing yet, y'all. But I'm still working on it. I'm going to show y'all what I got. I ain't get much. I think that's everything. No, I didn't get much at all. I just got a little something to carry me through just in case, I don't get a chance to go to the store. Which, I got food in the house. I bought me another 24-pack of water, which I already put away. I tell you I'm doing things. I don't know what I'm doing today. I'm just doing the do, I guess. I'm doing the do. Got me another box of cereal in case I run out. I know I shouldn't have. And plus that, I got cereal. I got potato chips in there. But those things are so darn hard. They feel like glass, like you're eating glass. And I got Lay's. I got the Lay's low sodium. And I got the Lay's, the regular yellow bag Lay's. Lay's just ain't like they used to be. Remember when they said, I bet you can't eat one or something like that? Got me some more cheese. This cheese right here is so good, y'all. I gotta get me some more. And of course, I got me some dip. And I got me some milk. And I was looking for, let me see if I could crack the curtain. Get a little light. Trying to get a little light. I bought 2 cans of Stop and Shop chicken breast. I think they were 2 for $6 and something. But I was really looking for Tyson's. Remember I told you I was going to look for Tyson's because this lady on YouTube, I forgot who it was, she had bought some Tyson's and it looked so good. And so I said I was going to buy some, but I didn't see it when I went to the store. So I'm going to continue to look until I find it. Let's see what else I got. There's some rolls over here. They don't look like they half cooked. Look like to me they should have left them in the oven a little bit longer. And I got me some butter. I don't usually buy this. I usually buy Land O'Lakes. But I said, what the hell? Save a couple pennies, you know what I mean? And I got myself some eggs. More coffee made. Did my coffee pot stop? I think it, no, I didn't hear it. These are some nasty skins I bought yesterday from the Dollar Tree when I was in there. Yuck, they're horrible. And I bought myself a cantaloupe. I was going to get a watermelon. But then I saw the cantaloupe there. I said, it's been a long time. And so I got a cantaloupe. I don't know if it's ripe or not. I hope it's a good one. Because for years I had stopped buying cantaloupe because they were so horrible. You know, they didn't almost wasn't even like cantaloupe. They were so hard and just terrible. But today I got me a cantaloupe. I said, it looks pretty good until I bought one. Store wasn't that crowded at all. Not really. It was, just moderately, people walking around. I guess some of them looked like they was in there just to be doing something, just like me. I was, in a way of speaking. But I needed me some milk. Because I got some milk, but I don't have as much as I like to have. There she goes. And so, and like I said, it's gonna rain Saturday. And I know once it starts raining, I ain't going nowhere. No, not me. Not I, said the rat. Ah, that coffee smells so good, y'all. I think I got a coffee habit, y'all. But, I don't drink it every day. I really don't. I don't really drink coffee every day. But then sometimes I just feel like, oh, gotta have it. Yeah, I got a coffee habit. But anyway, I can hear it. No problema. Something's got to be done about that refrigerator door. You hear that? Oh, let me tell you about this washing machine, y'all. I couldn't figure out how to work the freaking wash machine. So I Googled, it's something about sensor or something like that. And the wash machine wouldn't come on. The light was on and everything. I said, what the heck am I supposed to do? But anyway, I finally got it to wash one load. The clothes look clean, smell clean and everything. But I still don't fully quite understand what this wash machine is all about. Because the washer that I had just had, rinse, wash, rinse, like that kind of thing. That's it. And that all this fancy stuff. And the tub is bigger. So, my comforter is going to be going in there. Both of them. Matter of fact, I might do that today. So I can figure out exactly what's going on. But I haven't had lunch, but it's still early, right? Yeah, I think I went out. I don't even remember what time I went out. That's a darn shame. And when I was at the cashier, when I went to pay the cashier, unpacking my own groceries. And then I said, did I get my receipt? The lady said, well, you didn't pay yet. What? I said, well, blow me down. Now, if that don't take the cake, what does? But I was packing my own stuff, and I thought I had paid on it. Anyway, I got her done, and I'm home, and I'm happy, and I'm glad it's over with, and I ain't got to go out no more unless I go out. What would I go out for? Nothing. I have nothing really that I need to go out for. You know what I should have done? I should have got me a chicken pot pie. Because I'm sick of this chicken salad. I don't even know how long it's been in there now. Has it been 3 days? I had some of it yesterday. It tastes all right. I don't know. So I might have some chicken salad for lunch. Because that was one big turkey breast, y'all. That's why it lasted so long, because the breast was so big. I said, now, I know that has to be a crumb. Because I've been eating on that same chicken breast. I haven't cooked anything since. I can't remember when I cooked it though. It must have been Monday or Tuesday. Yeah. But that chicken breast is so big, and I'm telling you, it's just a darn shame when you don't know what you're eating. I got rid of them, got to put the eggs in the refrigerator and the coffee, or the coffee made. I don't think I really got to worry about that. And if I got to put the milk in there, the cheese, it ain't gonna spoil that quick. No way, Jose. So how y'all doing today? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're living your best life. I'm not trying to talk no politics or nothing like that, but baby, let me tell you, live your best life right now. That's right. You see something you want, get it. See something you want to eat, get it. Oh, shoot, what the heck was it? Oh, that's my nail polish. I hope that sounded like it broke, didn't it? Oh, my God. Oh, no, it didn't break. Matter of fact, I need to look at these nails. It's a darn shame. So I'm going to do that today. But like I said, enjoy, your best life is something special. If you got it on your bucket list, do it. But I'll tell you one thing I wouldn't suggest you do. If you got on your bucket list that you're going to fly because you've never flown before. Nah, not so much. I wouldn't, no. Too much happening. These planes are falling out of the air, y'all. I'm telling you, I don't know what's going on. And I be hearing sometimes. I say, oh my goodness, is that plane flying too low? Yeah, because it's too much. It's too much. You used to hear like a plane crash every now and then. But now it's almost like every day, every other day. But like I said, if you got something special on your bucket list that you want to do it. But then, on the other hand, like I was saying about, the flying and everything, I do believe the Bible says fear has torment. So, have no fear. Fear God. That's it. That's what they say. But fear does have torment. But I'll tell you nothing but the truth. I must have some torment because I still don't have nerve to fly. I ride a train all day long. Ride the bus, the train, car. I'll tell you another thing I wouldn't do. I don't think that I would do. Zip line. You know how you go that thing and you go zooming down there? Heck to the no. If I ain't done it in 79 years, it ain't gonna get it done, y'all. No, sir, buddy. And you up there riding on this thing? I guess they got you strapped down and everything, but I'm sorry, I can't do it. I can't do it, y'all. But, I'll tell you what I really would like to do. I really would like to go to the top of the Empire State Building. Because I think I was telling you about the time that me and my sister was in New York, and we had a layover in New York. And so we was walking around in Manhattan, the city. And we was in the Empire State Building, the building itself. We were in there. But she was chicken. She didn't want to go up. I said, we don't have to go all the way up because they have different points, that you can go and look out at. And they said at the very top, I forgot how many states you could actually see from the top of the Empire State Building. But she was chicken. I don't know if I'm going to be chicken because even when you go up on the elevator, you get that feeling in your throat and in your stomach. And then, regular elevator, I say up to 20 floors. I think I've been up to 14 or 20 floors right here in my own city right here. But you get that, and then my ears. Ew. I said, imagine what that would be like if I go to the Empire State Building. Yeah. And then when I used to ride the train, like when they come into the station, they're like we're under a tunnel or something. When we're pulling up in the station, my ears would start that. Yeah. So maybe I won't go to the Empire State Building because I can't have my ears popping. And one other thing that I said I was going to do, go on a cruise. Y'all heard me talk about that cruise now. And let me tell you something else that I wouldn't mind doing. I would love to try van life. I really would. Now this is the truth. I really would like to try van life, but I wouldn't want to do van life by myself. Just me, myself, and I. I would like to have me, myself, and I, and another person, and some of my 8 brothers, 6 brothers, or whatever you call it. You know how many bullets you got. I would like to have that brother with me as well. I don't know if I could do that, but I would love to try it. As a matter of fact, my daughter and I was talking about going camping. And, I said, I want to go camping. I want to do something different. I want to explore, while I still can. There's a lot of things, people, they want to do things, but they don't have the resources to do it. Or either they don't have nobody to do it with. Like, I don't have a partner. Or anything like that, because I'm no longer married. I've been divorced for what? Ooh, goodness, 30 years? Yeah, I was married for 29, divorced for, I don't know how many years, 30? Maybe 32? I don't know, I can't remember right now, y'all. But anyway, if you go, you go places, I wouldn't mind going to like an amusement park just to walk around. And take my scooter with me, of course. I would take my scooter with me because I ain't no doing all that walking. But I know it would be sort of difficult to actually ride a scooter because you would have to ride real slow, look out looking out for people and stuff like that. I almost hit a guy today. Yeah. He was on his phone, but I feel like this here. It's not my fault. Look where you going. And he was walking in there like he finally snapped back to life or something. These people at these phones got to just cut it out. Can it wait a little while? Or either stand still. But I never, how do you do that? How you walk, how do you do that and walk and you're not looking where you're going? I don't know, but that's what you see all the time. You see it all the time. Everybody's got their head in that phone. I said, what did we do before we got that phone? And even in the doctor's office, everybody's sitting there on the phone. I think some people are just on that phone because they don't want no conversation. Period. They don't want to, talk to nobody. And just like when you get on the bus or something like that, you're reading the paper. Like I used to ride the public transportation bus, going to work back and forth. And people would be on the bus, and they would have their newspaper, reading their newspaper. And I'm sitting right next to them. I'm reading right along with them. I'm reading their newspaper. That's what I had, pretty good eyesight. I could see, well, my eyesight ain't all that bad right now, but I'm just saying. And so she read whoever was sitting next to me. If they open that newspaper, I'm reading too. See what's going on, But a lot of times people, like I said, they do things like that because they don't want no conversation. But some people, like Forrest Gump, he don't care if you want a conversation or not. He going to talk to you anyway, all right? So in case you meet up with somebody like Forrest Gump, I don't know what to tell you. Put some earbuds in your ear or wear these big headphones so they'll know, I can't hear you. I can't. People they're antisociable. But I did have some people speaking to me, and I had one lady help me get something off the shelf today in the store. Like I said, all people ain't bad now, y'all. They got some good and some bad and the ugly. Yeah, just hope you don't run into the ugly. But like they say, there is some good in everybody. Everybody. I don't care if a person on death row, they try to play that tough guy until the bitter end. I bet you within himself, before he gets strapped down in that chair, he's praying. And he's asking probably God to ask him to forgive him. We would never know because we don't know. But like they say, there's some good in everybody, and there's some bad in everybody. You know, you got your bad spot days, and you got your good days. You got some real good days, and then you got some real bad days. You got days that, oh, I just don't want to be bothered with nobody days. I just want me, myself, and I relax, and that's it. And then you know, there's the days that you feel irritable. Yeah, you may lose patience even if you have children. Sometimes you lose patience with the children, patience with your husband. If you're on a job, you might get a little short with one of your coworkers or something like that. Nevertheless, you don't really mean no harm by it, but that's just how you feel in that particular day or that particular moment. You know. So that's what I'm saying. You know, I ain't saying you evil like you got the devil in you, like nothing like that. I ain't saying like that. I'm just saying we all have our good days and we have our bad days and we have our in-between days. But the best days is the best days. And on that note, I go with love, and I'll see you again soon.